Hello, Professor Benavides here. Let's continue talking about Lab 1, Task 4 this time from your introduction chapter. And directions are: display the properties of the recycle bin. Do a print screen of the recycle bin and the properties dialog only. Consider using the snipping tool to cut out this area called the print screen, file, task 4, properties. Okay, so we're going to learn about the recycle bin and how to use it later on. Right now, we just want to learn about the importance of using the properties window. The properties window gives us a lot of information about icons that are on the desktop. The icon that you get on the desktop on a clean install of Windows is the recycle bin. Okay. So if I go ahead and right mouse click on this, notice how I get this context sensitive menu. You can do this to all applications, and what you get may be slightly different depending upon what you right mouse click on. These things depend upon the thing you've clicked on. So in this case, I can do things like empty the recycle bin, etc. But we want to zero in on properties. So I'm going to click on properties. And notice how my this dialog here gives me information about the recycle bin. In case you're wondering, the recycle bin is where files go when you delete them. So later on, we'll learn a little bit more. But for right now, the important thing is to know that you can right mouse click on any object on the screen and get the properties of that file, and those properties will differ depending upon what kind of file you have. Now, the other thing we're going to be learning here is how to cut out a little area of the screen. Now, we could use the snip and sketch tool, but I still like the snipping tool that came out with the first version of Windows 10. So I just type in SNIP, and I can just launch it from here. Notice how it says in future updates, it's been saying this for quite some time, snipping tool will be moving to a new home. What does that mean? Does that mean they're getting rid of it? Try improve features and snip like usual with snip and sketch. Okay. So I'm going to continue to use this one until I can't use it because I'm comfortable with it. If you click on the down arrow for mode, you can see that what it's set to. I can either do a freeform snip. A snip is just a little cutout from the screen. I can do a rectangle. I can do a Windows snip, which like what we did before with Alt print screen, or a full screen snip. So I'm going to go ahead and do a rectangle snip so I can cut out the area of just the recycle bin and its dialog box. Okay. So I'm going to select that, and then all I have to do now is click and drag. So I'm going to click and drag my area out and then release. Notice how I've got that captured here. I'm still inside the snipping tool. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and go File, Save As, and I'm going to go ahead and go to the desktop, double click on my folder for Lab 1, and let's see, what am I supposed to call it? Task 4, Properties. Okay, and I'm going to save it as a JPEG and save. All right, closing the properties, and I'm going to go ahead and verify that it's in there. Yes, task 4 is in there. Okay, so very good. That's task 4, properties, and we'll be using a lot of that in the near future. Thank you very much.